Yes.
You like that red?
Yes.
You like
I
that
like
red?
it.
You like it?
Hey, greetings, everybody. What's up? Welcome, 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 welcome. Um, we have something very, very special for y'all today. What a beautiful day it is to be African. Happy African Day, this beautiful Sunday, wherever you are. We are happy to be who we are, and we are happy of where we come from. African people have been through a lot, and now it is time for us to recognize the power we have when we understand who we are and where we come from. There's nothing that we can't conquer. There's nothing that we can't do. Okay? So I'm just happy to have all of you all here. And we're going to do some good sharing today. You know how we do it. We like to have a whole lot of fun. And we like to encourage and enlighten our minds wherever we are. That's what we do. So I'm very happy to be alive and well and being able to do my contribution to this earth while we are here. Um, let's see here. Let's see this for a sec. Hold on. So who we had? What we got going on today, everybody? We got some special family in the house today. Greetings. Hey, greetings, everybody. We got a special thing going on today. Let me get my people on. Let me get my people on this link. And I just want to say greetings and salutations. A beautiful African day, a beautiful day to be African. Happy African Day to you. Happy African Day. Greetings, Frank. Greetings to Mr. Power and Queen. Yes. He is here. He is around. Power is around. He's cooking. We have to work today. Malika. Greetings to you. How is everything? How is everything? Let's see here if I can forward this to my girl. I don't know why I didn't do that at first. I know I have her information there. Everybody is popping up today. Everybody excited. Y'all excited today like I am. I know y'all are. I'm feeling myself today. I really am. Let me see if I can. I know I should have y'all's email address. I do. Uh huh. Yes. Show some patience with your sister. Go in the fire. Try it. Oh, somebody called me now. Oh, thank you, babe. Yeah. Hey, I'm sending you the link to your email. What? They can go backwards. Uh-huh. Tanya Sophia. Let me see which one it says. Yeah, Tanya Sophia Hotmail. Is that cool? That's dope. It's a station, baby. I know, but I'm on my desktop and I don't have that on there. Yeah, I'm sending it right now. All right. All right. Ooh. Hey, everybody. Becoming Brandy. Hey, Brandy. How you doing? Yo, Jacqueline. Everybody in the house today. Y'all feeling up fast. Shay says we need some more thumbs up. Y'all like us and thumb us up right now. Okay? Greetings from Ghana. Stephen, what's this? How do we say Quay? Quay Nor. Quinoa. I hope that's right. You know, I'm trying to get my Ghana verbalization together and right. So help me out, bro. Yes. Grand Rising's cousin from Shannon. ATL in the house. What's up? Grand Rising, what's up? I like it. You're very pretty. I have to make sure I find my king that loves to cook. Yes, 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 yes. Jacqueline, you in the house. Don't worry, no worries. Yes. Lamar Blackwell, blessings fam. What's up with you, Lamar? Hey, beautiful, beautiful. Latoya. Hey, Latoya. What's up? Look, we got a lot of these, my youth. Y'all make me just, I'm telling y'all keep coming with that young energy and you reverse. Okay? I love it. Hi, my queen mother, African patriot warriors. Greetings. My youth, my strong warriors and warrioresses. I love y'all so much. I love your strength. I love your fortitude. I love your perseverance. You're forcing change right now. I want to tell y'all we support y'all 100%. And I'm glad y'all here. I am. It's a pleasure to be one of y'all's elders. I'm all the children. I love the youth. Love the children. I sure do.
Now hold this.
What you say, baby?
I gotta hit this. Hit this.
Yes, young adults. I say the youth because you're the fountain of youth. You're just beautiful. You look good. You look strong and vibrant. You make me feel the same way, and I'm just happy that I'm able to know what time that we in, and I'm glad to be a part of this strength that's going on around. Yes. So we are just happy. I have a treat for y'all today. We gonna trip. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be funny. And it's gonna be just nourishment for the soul for anybody that's looking for love. And you ain't looked in Ghana. You is looking for love in all the wrong places. Look, this should be on Dachi Love right now, but because this is this is something that I've been trying to get on, but I ain't ready. I'm waiting for something before I start on Dachi Love, which is coming soon. But I just wanted to bring y'all some cheer and some laughter and some strength and some joy and some blackness and some black Africanness. Just today is Solidarity Sundays, presenting our African love stories, finding love in Ghana with Sister Ya and Kwamena. Okay? I'm telling you, these are my people. Now, y'all know my sister Kwamena, Sister Ya and my brother Ata Kwamena. They are a lovely couple. They are my family. We've been knowing each other for years. We have lived together. We stomped the same ground together. Sister Ya is the proprietor of Sankofa Repatriation Assistance Program. Yay! And she is awesome. She has come up with this strategy, and we will have her on to talk about all of that. I'm going to bring her back for that. In the meantime, we're going to talk about love today. We're going to talk about, how you get there and what it's about and how you get love and how things work in Ghana and Africa, period. We African. So no matter where we are in Africa, we can make it work. You hear me? Yes. Oh. What you in there? You in there marking me? Superior Carbon says African Day is every day the sun touches our melanin. I'm with you on that. It really is. It sure is.
Oh,
Yes. So, hey, I'm waiting on my sister to grab the link, and we're going from there. Oh, it'll probably be around, when we going back to Ghana? I'm saying like the end of November, December. I want it to be as soon as possible. But hey, I got to wait for these kinks to, I got to let the kinks roll out before I get back to Ghana, because it's a bunch of nonsense going on with this testing and all of that. I'm not taking nobody's test. Now, if you got some of that serum from Madagascar, you want to give me some Ghana herbs from traditional herbs when I step through the door, I'm game with that. But I ain't letting nobody stick no contaminated swabs up my nose doing nothing. You understand me? Y'all already done got crunk over here. Jaja, go give me a little water, baby. Okay. Thank you. Yes, SankofaRepack.com. So yeah, Sonia Crawford, Brinkley in the house. Much love. Glad to be here. Hey, Sonia. What's up? Welcome to the family. How is everyone? I'm loving this. Loving all y'all. Come on in. Thank you, baby. Get something. Get that up, please. Okay. Is you on here?
You want me to go jump on?
These leggings so cute. You get them good. Ghana needs to own a piece of Jamaica now. It is only right. Kwaba, now you done said something right there. What? You know what? This is something to think about. Why our African countries don't own some land somewhere else? Is it, huh? Is it something in the treaty or what? What is going on?
It might be.
What, baby?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, them pink people might have locked all that down while they were stealing. We don't know what's going on behind that, but that's very strange. This energy makes me so elated. We are not Mzungus. Milwaukee ain't no joke. Shows how great Africans are. Man, you better speak it. We are the greatest thing that hit this earth, along with nature itself. We are even. Oh, here, okay? We are even. Yes. Mr. Brinkley says, hey now. Hey there, Mr. Mister. How you doing? I'm telling you. Let me see what's going on with my people right quick. Let's see here. You ain't received nothing. Oh, nah. Okay, I'm finna send it to this other email. I'm gonna send it to the other email right now.
She's going somewhere else.
I got you.
Here?
All right, here it comes again, sis. Here it comes once again.
Not the two blue, the one over to the left.
The one that's
All righty. Okay, I'm sending it over to her, and hopefully everything will be straight after that. What's poppin'? Halima J in the house. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yo, Africa 2021. What's up? What's up, y'all? What's up? Y'all is in here. Y'all in here for sure. My brother Mike Word turned me on to your channel. I'm so happy he did. Hey, yes, this is your cousin in Atlanta.
Reese's sister?
Yeah.
Oh.
Triple Cent HB in the house. What's up, cousin?
What's
up? Yo, welcome. Yes, Kwaba. Where is Shay with pushing those thumbs up? Shay in the house. Shay already gave the stats. Y'all come on in here and put a thumb up for me. I am. Hey, I am. What a nice, beautiful statement that you have there. Yes. Hi, greetings, Akwaba, and welcome. Welcome to the channel. We thank you so much, Madasi Pie, for being a part of the family. Yes. Hey, now. Yes. Hey, it's Sonya. One of these days I'll be promoted to moderator. I'm an MC. Wait for Gunna to open up. Yes. We waiting. Everybody's waiting with anticipation. And when I figure out how to make you moderator, I'm gonna be happy. For real though. We got to do that when we not even out here because I never can remember to do that outside. Marcus Garvey would be so proud of you guys. Africa for Africans. Thank you for that, Smeekle. Thank you so much. Look, we got a picture so big of Marcus Garvey in our house. Yeah, Smeekle said that.
Hey, Smeeko, let me show you something. Smeeko, let me show you something right quick.
Right there. Marcus Garvey all day.
Yep.
You on point. Hey, Shonda. What's up? What's up? Let's see where my sister at. I sent her the email again.
Can I touch your hair? Yeah, but if you put your hand there, it looks like a map. It looks like a river.
So, we got something in store for you. Let's see. What is going on today with this link? Okay, I'm finished. Let me send it one more time. Y'all say hello to each other. Give me a chance to finish this and get this thing out of here. See again. All righty, let's try it again. All we can do is try. All we can do, that's all we can do. Because, they say this is smart. They say this stuff is smart, but it's moving real dumb to me. Now we going to work it out. Okay, here it go again.
There you go. Just try again. I can call it. Just some more. Taz.
All right. Oh. Hey. Okay, just sent to you again, sis. Check it out. And if you don't get it again, then I'm just going to write that link out letter for letter. Okay. Yo, bro, that's great. Okay, try sending it to admin. Okay. No problem. No admin at Senko for repair.
This is Kwamena. How you doing tattoos today? Mm-hmm.
I want me a tattoo.
Who want a tattoo?
Jaja.
Jaja.
Jaja want a tattoo.
What company?
Jaja said he want a black pepper tattoo. Okay. All righty. So I sent it to Sankofa admin and Sankofa repack. So hopefully you will get it now. I can't tell you how appreciative I am for the information that you give. Thank you so very much. Man, it's all for my people. That's all I can say. I'm doing this for my people every day. Okay? Every day. Every day. Okay, okay. I see you, sis. I see it. I see it. She here. Okay. My girl, she here. Okay, I see it now. We finally got that link to working. So y'all, let me say, my sister and my brother, we have been we've been 100 down from the very beginning of 20 feet down, stomping the ground and more. It's always a pleasure to have family on to collab with us so that we can laugh and we can link and we can tell our stories to each other and give each other some inspiration at the same time. So without no further ado, I introduce to some and present to others my sister, Ya, and brother Atu Kwamena to our live. Welcome, family. Yo!
He's doing gang sign. Looking silly. Honey, come here. Is he in good? Okay.
No, we can't see but half Atu. Okay, I see him. Atu!
All right.
All right, what's up, y'all? What's up? Y'all get on more than one source on YouTube. You probably gonna have to kill it because it's killing y'all bandwidth. Are you just on one source?
Huh? What do you mean?
If as long as you're on one thing and not, using a phone or something else with your live.
Just one. No, just one thing.
Okay. All right. So, how when you get a chance, Bra. Okay. So yes, we are doing African love stories today. We have a lot of people that's looking for love in all the wrong places. But now that we are united together and we're integrating ourselves back into the land of our ancestors, it is time for us to find love in Ghana. And I'm excited because we got sisters, we got brothers that's looking for wives. And whenever we in Ghana, when we're living in Ghana, we always have Ghanaian brothers and sisters say they looking for them a husband from abroad or a wife from abroad, from the U.S., you know what I'm saying? And we should be looking for each other. So I want to go ahead and start with you all's story because it's a beautiful story. It's a funny story. And I know that our people will be happy to hear it so they will understand how it is to feel loved and get love from the motherland. Okay? So, yeah, enlighten us. Kwamena.
Back
Oh.
to
Okay, yeah, you're breaking up. You're breaking up pretty bad. Maybe you should try and go to audio only right now until we figure out what's going on, because you're breaking up.
Check the phone too. I ain't gonna do that. Maybe we should try to do it on your phone.
Yeah. Phones always work better. Phones.
Oh, we're on.
You are?
Yeah, they on their
Yeah,
phone.
we're on the phone.
Okay.
Tell them you mean without video.
Okay, try it with audio and see if it comes in clearer.
Okay. So turn off the camera.
Yeah, but turn off the camera. See if that works better for now.
Okay. I know. Well, I'm not even connected to our Wi-Fi because the Wi-Fi is really having a difficult time today over here for some reason we don't know.
Oh, okay. So
Can you hear me now?
Yes, hear you. Perfect.
Okay. So if I turn it on, it messes up.
It's not messing up right now.
Yep. Okay. Whoa. All right.
Okay, I think.
Okay, well, we had the fan going. Maybe that was the background noise or something. I don't know.
Okay.
All
That
right.
might be it because you're fine now.
Okay. So, it was I moved to the Virgin Islands, and basically I was fed up by 6 of the United States, and I moved to the Virgin Islands, and you and Power had been traveling to Ghana some years before I moved to the Virgin Islands, and you all had been telling me about Ghana and how much y'all loved it, and encouraging me to make the trip and go. But by 2008, I still hadn't gone yet. So but because you all had piqued my interest so much in Ghana, and I really did want to visit the continent and things, and Ghana in particular, based on y'all's stories and the pictures y'all were sharing when y'all were coming back and all of that stuff. So I went online, and this time it was Black Planet. That's when Black Planet was still a thing, a hot thing. So I didn't go on there looking for any guy to date or anything. I wanted to go on there to meet Ghanaians, male and female, just to learn about Ghana. I wanted to make friends, Ghanaian friends. So I came across his profile, and back then he had these pictures. He had this gym, and he had all these big old huge muscles and this beautiful chocolate skin, and I was like, wait a minute, who is this? So I ain't gonna lie, his profile, his pictures and stuff made me say, well, let me just see what this guy is talking about. But his thing was saying he was willing to do tours and show African Americans specifically, who were coming to Ghana, who wanted to go and tour the country, see the country, that he was available to help people. So I reached out to him, and we really started, because I wanted to know about Ghana, and that's what we were talking about. Went on for some time, but then after a while, I could tell like he liked me. You know what I'm saying? But he's super, super shy. He's really, really shy. But you know when somebody likes you, right? So, and at that time, I was liking him too. So this has been going on for some weeks. So I don't remember exactly how we ended up telling each other we liked each other, but we did. We came out about the fact that we did. Were attracted to each other and liked each other. So then we established this kind of online relationship, right? And then I remember I told you, I said, well, I met this guy from Ghana, and I really like him, blah, blah, blah. And you were on your way. And so I think y'all were looking for, what were they looking for? Apartment or something like that. So I told him that you all was coming. So kind of put y'all together. So you actually ended up meeting him before I did.
Sure did.
Yeah, you and Power did. So y'all went over there.
Hey, this is what you told me. He was like, sis, I found this. I got this new guy, and I want you to check him. I want y'all to go check him out for me.
Yeah. Yep. So y'all linked up with him over there and hung out, and in fact, y'all became friends with him. And he, took y'all around looking for apartments and stuff like that. So you met him before I did, and I remember when you came back, you said, I don't think Powell was around, but you was like, sis, you got yourself a winner.
I said, you better go, girl. You better go. Green light, go.
And so, I think when I went over there, it was 2010. I went with y'all, and then I was able to meet him, in person myself. And the rest is pretty much history. I did his a visa and stuff. I'd gone over there a couple times before, and we decided that we wanted to go ahead and be married. And I did his
Hold on. Before you get into all of that, let's talk about. Okay, so how long was it? Because I remember it being a little while before you actually was in each other's presence. How long did y'all talk over the internet and over the phone before you actually met in person?
Well, it started in 2008, but then around 2009, I kind of was like, okay, this long distance thing isn't going to work. I was like, I don't know when I'm ever going to get to Ghana. So I kind of just, backed away from it and gave up on it or whatever. But then in 2010, I said, no, I wanted to, try to get it, get the relationship back. So, and I remember calling his phone, and this lady answered the phone and told me she was his wife, right? So, she knew about me anyway. So, but I called the phone, and this lady answered the phone, and I don't know if he was asleep or away from the phone. And she said, well, this is his wife, and he's at work or whatever. And then I was like, okay, well, just tell him Tanya called, right? So, and I don't know what happened, because he had moved on and was in another relationship, because I, basically abandoned the relationship for a period of time. And then when I came back, and he was, getting ready to go and be with somebody else and everything. But when I came back, and when he got away from the lady, he called me back, right? And we talked, and I told him I made a mistake, and that, I wanted us to try to fix the relationship and be together and whatever. And he tried to play hard to get for a minute, because he was like, man, you did me dirty. You just disappeared,
This is like a real African love Jones story. This sounds like.
Yeah. So, I had to really humble myself and, apologize and tell him, that I made a mistake, and that I wanted us to get, really be together. And he basically, after playing hard to get for not a long time, but maybe about 3 weeks or a month or so, he went on and told the other lady, no, she's the one I really want. So he broke it off with her. And then I took a trip over there not long after that. So that was in 2010. Okay. I took a trip over. That was my first time, and I met him then, and then the rest is history.
Okay, so let's go back. So when y'all, at first you wasn't looking for love, but then when you had your eye on him, like we say in Ghana, I have my eye on you. So once you had your eye on him, tell me, how was the conversation when y'all started to say, okay, this might be something right here? How was y'all?
My husband is shy. You know what I'm saying? So it took me kind of, once I realized he liked me, right? Yeah. And I just really had to put it out of him. You know what I mean? But because he would say little things. He was emailing me every day or texting me, calling me, you know what I'm saying? Checking on me, checking on how the kids doing, that type of thing. And it just became more of, he was just even though he was in Ghana, he really became more like an everyday presence, in my life. And I found myself at that time going to buy those you had to buy these international cards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh my God, girl, you just brought back some memories, cause yes, them cards you have to make. We used to have to purchase these cards, y'all, to make phone calls to call Africa.
Yeah.
They used to be like, what's like $5, y'all?
Yeah, you can get them in different things for $5 cards, $10 cards, $20, whatever. And I found that over a period of time, I had shoe boxes full of these cards just from calling, you know what I mean, and talking to him, and he would be calling me, and and then he had told his sister about me, so I had talked to his sister on the phone and stuff like that. So, like I said, it just became a point where even before we said, oh, I like you, you like me, it was kind of like we were already acting like we liked each other anyway. You know what I mean? Because we just kind of got, it became a part of each other's life every day. So, but I became kind of, long distance thing did affect me. Okay. And it wasn't, I don't know if it was affecting him, but it was affecting me because I really, had these feelings for him. And I was like, man, I don't know when I'm ever going to be able to go to Africa, because at that time, my children weren't adults. They were younger kids. And, I had already been like divorced for 5 years from my first husband. And we were living on the island, and it was just me and the children at that time. I had one in college, and the other ones were with me in the islands. And I just didn't know, when am I ever going to be able to, take this trip to Africa? So I was like, this ain't going to work. He's too far. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so just trying to, I just really made a bad decision and decided that I was going to just abandon the relationship. But then I realized that I was wrong, that I made a mistake, and I never stopped. It's not like I ever stopped caring about him. It was the distance. So long distance relationships are not easy. So once I went there and I actually met him in person, and I was like, okay, I'm committed to it, even with the distance, and I'm going to make sure, we can be together. You know what I'm saying? So it was after, I think I went back again in 2011. I did the following year.
You did twice.
Yeah, twice. And
You did twice before.
yeah, I went back. I went again in 2011. I don't think I went with you that time. Did I go with her the second time?
No, you can't.
I think I went by myself.
Yeah.
I went the first time with you, and then I went to see him by myself the second time. And soon as I got back from the second time, I went and did the paperwork, immigration, and did his, for his. It was a long, painful. You know what I mean?
Okay, hold on. You're breaking up. I didn't get that last.
Yeah.
The last part is breaking up a little bit. So let's go back a little bit and talk about what was the cultural differences that you noticed at the beginning of the relationship, and how well that has panned out since you all have been together in the relationship.
Well, you talking about in the very beginning, like before we got married?
Yeah.
Because I really didn't, because we really weren't around each other a lot. When I would be there, I like the fact that he was very protective of me. You know what I'm saying? When I would be in the, just everywhere, just really, really, really protective of me. And also his friends as well. His so because he's like, okay, this is my woman. So, even his friends, they're very catering, whatever I need. I didn't have to move or do anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and also his family was very welcoming, and I got to know them. I got to know his son and his, family even before I did the paperwork. And it was really once I met his family and I saw that these were really genuine, good people, with good heart, good, honorable people. And I said, well, he can't be a messed up guy if he comes from these good people. You know what I mean? So it was really, once I met his family, I got to see how good these people were. That's what really solidified for me. I'm like, he can't be screwed up if he come from this family because these are really good people. You know what I mean? So at that point, that's when I really let all anything that was, any doubt I had was gone at that point. And then, which I really didn't have any, but I'm just saying, that's when I was like, okay, we're gonna do this. And and that was pretty much, but I didn't notice cultural differences in the beginning because when I would go, I would just be there for 2 weeks or 1 week, so we didn't have time to try to find out anything. It was when we got married, when we started, and we were actually with each other all the time.
Yeah, that's when the cultural difference really set in. So let me talk to Atu Kwamena for a second. Let's hear from Atu because he looks so happy in the background. I want to hear from my brother. Atu, what's up, Atu? Here comes Pal. Pal, he coming now. He see Atu.
Bro, what's up, man? What's up, y'all?
Hey. How you doing, man?
Y'all get it? Yo.
All right.
Yeah, so Atu, so how did it when you met y'all online, when y'all first started talking, what did you think about her from being from the States or whatever? What is it that you were kind of fascinated by with her that made you want to be more interested on a personal level? Because she showed me the picture of you when y'all first met, and she showed me the picture. I know you was a model then, right? You was modeling.
Yep.
And so she showed me the picture, and she was like, "I need you to go and check on this for me, sis. I just want you to go and check them out for me and see what's up with them." So, what was it that you were taken by her or fascinated with her when you found her?
Okay, so I was start from the beginning. When I had my profile on Black Planet, what I did was I always been so curious to know about African American culture. Like I love even movies that you have a lot of African American inside. I'm so into it, like the way you guys speak and the way all kind of things, your behavior and all that. So I put up a profile saying that in case any of you come over to Ghana, and I did a travel and tour, so I knew all over Ghana. Ghana, we had 10 religions, and I think they have added 2 or more, but I don't know. But I've been to 8, so I love to move around. So then I put a profile that says that if you guys come over and you want to know or you want to see, some nice places, I'll be willing to help. You see what I mean? So I put up over there, and then I met her over there. We started talking, but we were talking, and I didn't went on the nails to say, "Hey, I'm interested in you," but we're just talking then. And then I saw her pictures, and I'm like, "Now I have to say something before it's too late." When I saw her picture, I'm like, "No, I have to say something before I show it to myself." And so that's when I went forward as a man and said, "You know what? I'm interested in you." And then it started from there.
Wow. I remember this like it was yesterday, and you may tell me it was 08?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Look, I remember when you took us to that house. I remember what you had on and everything. We went to a house, I think it was in Medina. Was it the house in Medina somewhere?
Medina Old Road.
Old Road.
Yep.
Medina Old Road, yeah. Yeah.
I remember that. I was like, okay. When I first saw it, I was like, okay.
And Atu came through. He had some of his partners with him.
Was Momo with you?
Mo, Muhammad.
Yeah, the first time Mo wasn't with us, but I think the second time, no. The first time we saw Mo. After we went to see the house, we met Mo at the Zongo Junction, and we all took a picture.
Right. That's right.
That's it.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all something. Watching. When you talking about some solid brothers, solid, bro. I don't run into too many people that I say is solid brothers. I got to be honest. I ran into some bullshit people in my life, but this dude and Momo, these are some of the most solid brothers I'd ever met in my life. They're always the same way when you meet them. Ain't gonna be no shady looks, and they come from the heart, and they'll know if you fake. They'll know if you fake. So that's the realness. We got realness all around the world, in that Black African world, for real.
That's one thing I love about Ghanaians and African people, because they, we go by body language, perception. It take us a while. I think in the U.S. we just be trying. We'll give everybody a try. But when a Ghanaian reads you, they'll tell you, look, he's straight, or he ain't straight, or she's straight, or no, I don't like him, I don't like her. They'd be like, look, I don't know about that one. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna waste time.
It was 100. I was like, tell y'all she got
she got a good one right there.
Yeah, that's what when you met him, I don't know if you called me from there and told me that.
Oh, yeah, I did.
But I had already perceived that he was a really good guy, but it was still on the internet type of thing. So it was that's why I said I wanted y'all to meet him and get a vibe, see how he was. And you told me, and you was kind of like whispering, you like, you got a winner. You got a winner.
You was right there. I was like, get him, y'all, get him.
Yeah, it's true.
That's how it happens. So okay, so let's talk about, because people are that say when they have new relationships from people from the U.S. and Ghanaian or people from Africa, they talk about the cultural differences once you came together in the same house. What was the adjustment and how challenging it was for you to make those necessary adjustments?
Wait. Okay, hold on. Let me tell you something. You remember when we all went to Cape Coast?
Yep.
Yeah, and they were staying in the same house with I think Ceasefire, you and all of you. Yeah. So we said we want to cook, right? So me, Power, and then Ceasefire went to the market and went and get the stuff, right? So when we came back, I was thinking the women are going to cook, right? Then Papa said he's the one going to cook. And I look at Ceasefire's face and I'm like, and then we were in the kitchen and y'all were playing Spa and drinking. I'm like, what? What am I getting myself into? So you see, those are one of the cultural differences. Like, he should do the other way around.
He always talks about that. We had them in the kitchen and we were sitting there drinking.
I was like, it should be this way. So I play along, but it was Power that was cooking.
That's so funny.
I have never cooked in my life, and I don't even been allowed to get to the kitchen. That's how I was raised. And so it was one of those experiences.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, and also, so when we first got married, because he was here on the fiance visa, so he couldn't work, right?
Right.
You got to wait till you have to wait till you get your permanent residency. So he had to be in the house, and I was still working, full time as an assistant attorney general. And so of course, my husband, I realized, he was expecting me still to come home from work and come cook. And I was like, you got me fucked up. I said, what we're going to do, we're going to go to the grocery store. You're going to pick everything you need, because he also, my husband was a very picky eater, and he loves his own food. I didn't know how to make any Ghanaian food.
Right.
And so, and plus, I'm like, the kids, they're not going to want to eat Ghanaian food, you know. So I said, anything you want to buy, to eat, I got it, you go cook it. And he was in there really struggling to make soup and stuff like that. And every time we would go out for restaurants to eat, he only want to pick some rice and meat. Rice and meat. Nothing with beans and meat.
That's the gun.
And I remember just even a salad. Because we'll eat a salad, and me like, this is goat food. What we feed the goat.
Good food.
I was like, what? This is a whole meal. But for him, it was like, I was just, so that whole, in that general way, was a big thing that you used to not care.
Try it again, y'all. It's breaking up.
In general, everybody needs to.
It's breaking up a little bit. Okay, say it one more. That last part again. Say the last part again.
The gender roles, the expectations that there are certain things that women do, certain things that men do. You know what I mean? And from where I come from here in the States, it's like everybody get in where they fit in. Everybody needs to do everything. Yes. It's not just I'm gonna be the one cooking. You got to cook, or even there's something that they have this thing where men don't take out trash. I'm like, what? You know what I mean? Yeah, the women do that. And I actually had Ghanaian women to say this to me. For a while we were roommates with a Ghanaian woman, and I had said something about I'm not oh no, we don't do that. And I'm like, what?
What?
But I'm like, and he, because he had been doing it, but he learned that, to come out of some of these cultural things. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, but the Ghanaian women, they look at me weird because he will take the trash out because he's not supposed to take the trash out.
What?
And I'm like, he can take this trash out.
Where we come from, this way, the brothers.
Yeah, I take the trash out too, but he can take it out sometimes too,
Right.
So, but what I ended up doing, because he does love to eat his Ghanaian food, so I had to basically humble myself and say, this is something that my husband really likes. It's gonna make him happy. Plus, at that time, he just wasn't the best cook. He was trying. So I had to really make an effort to learn how to cook these meals that he enjoyed to eat. You know what I mean? And so that was
you start watching YouTube videos or something to learn recipes.
Yeah. And he'll tell you now, even my kids say that my Ghanaian foods are better than the Ghanaian restaurants. My husband's always trying to tell me I should open up a restaurant. He's gonna give me a restaurant. I'm like, no, I'm not. I cook for people I love. I cook for family and friends. I'm not gonna be in the kitchen because cooking African food is not easy. That's some work. That's it's a process. You know what I mean? And it takes hours. And so yeah, but that gender role thing, that was a big issue for us in the marriage for a while. But I think we've overcome that, don't you think, honey?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's true. We have overcome that. But the reason why men don't take trash, in Africa, they have rules for everybody. So the men actually will be doing the hard work. You are, as a man, you're supposed to take out. Like over here, I see some women doing 2 jobs, and a man sits in the house. But no, it doesn't. For me, how I was raised, that's not a culture. Man, you have to make sure you provide for the So if you think that the woman favor by cooking the food, but make sure that the house is clean, all that. But over here, both men and women will be working. But at the same time, some women will willingly say, okay, I'm gonna cook. Or if the man wanna cook, it's okay. So for me, and I said, you have, diverse, So.
And plus, at the end of the day,
Hold on. Okay, hold on. It's breaking up just a little bit. Hold on. Okay. Let me mute myself. Okay. Go ahead and say what you're gonna say.
Is it still breaking up?
No, it's not now. Go.
Is it still breaking up?
Go.
Okay. I would say ultimately the cultural
It's breaking up again, y'all. Hold on. I don't know what's going on. It's breaking up again. Okay. Okay, now try it again.
On where words really feel close. And so
okay, hold on. It's still breaking up bad. It's chopping bad. So do me a favor and let's try to log out and try to link one more time. Because it's breaking up bad now. We can't hear anything.
You can't hear me though?
Yeah, I hear you fine.
So you want me to try?
Yeah, try that.
I said the cultural differences were putting a strain on our marriage for a while. But that had to do with people not willing to concede. And one of the things I got angry at my husband for one time, I remember when he said, well, this is our culture, or something about his culture. And I said, well, I have a culture too. And I think that my husband wasn't always considerate of the fact that I also have a culture. Everything doesn't have to be about your culture. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but at the end of the day, we decided that, at the end of the day, marriage was more culture than one of us. Then it made us.
Okay, it's breaking up again. At the end of the day, what?
I don't know.
At the end of the day, what you say?
These cultures, these so-called cultures, are not anything that we created. You know what I mean? And so we are not going to allow these things to break up our relationship. You know what I mean? We just have to adjust ourselves. For so that we both can be happy in our relationship. You know what I mean?
Right. That's right. So Atu, what other type of cultural differences do you remember in the relationship early on, and how is it now? Can you enlighten us on something else? Maybe as far as the way women think and the sisters, the diaspora women think, U.S. women compared to how Ghanaian women think or do things or something like that. What else can you enlighten us on as far as a cultural difference that you saw in in the women that you may have dated before, or as far baby, or as far as when you started dating y'all?
Well, this is what I would say. As we're talking about cultural differences, and it depends on where you live. There's a way the people over there live their own life, and how the values and all that. There are a lot of differences. I can recall some. I cannot recall. The cultural differences that we've been through, and we have overcome it. I will tell you this. When I was growing up, I wanted to be a father or a husband so bad. Like, I want to get married as soon as possible because of the way my mom was treating my father. He was treating him like a king. He was treating him like a hero. So at the age of being a kid, I wanted to have a wife so that I can be treated that way. And I'll tell you, one of those things that made me want to be a husband so bad is when my mom cooks. My mom makes sure my father's food is served before us. And then when I came here, there was a time when she cooked. And then she told me the kids have to go first. And I'm like, yo, what? I felt like, oh, really? I have to accept that because I'm on this side of the world. So maybe this is part of their culture. So I accepted it. And now I will not be, I will not be offended like before because that's how it is. Am I going to change it? No, I have no intention of changing it. I can just adjust.
Right.
All that I can do is adjust. I can't change,
And plus, there's nothing to be offensive. It's just, even as a mother, you cook and you feed your kids. You know what I'm saying? You have to make sure your kids eat. So
I think that was more from you being a mother, being a single mother, or with your children. When you are in survival mode, you provide. You feel like all the nutrition and the food goes for the children. And then, but also I know as far as when we were in the church, when people were in a Christian form, that they feel like that the woman serves the man first, you know what I'm saying? And then everybody eats after that. So it just really depends on what you take from where, because even me, myself, when I cook, I bring my husband his plate first, you know what I'm saying? Or I make all the plates at the same time, but I'm definitely gonna have him his first, and then everybody else will eat. So it just really depends. I don't think it's no problem of going against any ritual or anything that we should follow is gonna, cause friction in the spirit world. I just feel like when I make the food that he is the first one to get the plate. But it just depends on
it does depend, because I grew up and and when my grandmother, when I was little, even most of the time my grandfather wouldn't even be around when she would be fixing food, or finished. So, but she would set a plate aside for him. But it's always they fix kids' plates first. You know what I mean? Kids, when we were little, the kids sit down and eat first. Then my aunts and uncles and all them, but they also make sure we set up, we good to go at the kids' table. We eat first. You know what I mean? Then they go and do their thing and eat and everything. So it definitely wasn't anything like trying to, but it meant something to him. And I didn't see, I'm like, what's the issue? We all gonna eat,
See, I do recall that, like at functions, big events, or family gatherings, or something like that, when the adults cook the food, they all go and feed their children, or all the children will eat, whatever. And then, if a sister was there with her mate or whatever, then she would fix her mate's plate along with her own or whatever.
Now, if he and I go somewhere, like if we at my parents' house or somewhere, that's not our house, of course I'm gonna go fix my husband's his plate. You know what I'm saying? He sit down and I'll do that, but in the house, I'm like, okay, the food is ready. Go get your food. But he's you know what? Now I cook, and if he come home from work, because half the time he come home late from work, and I try my best sometimes to stay up, because I wouldn't have seen him until he left in the morning until he comes home late at night. My husband does a lot of overtime. He's a very hard worker. And so I'll try to stay up, and when he come in the house, it sometimes if he's very tired, shower, whatever, I say, okay, I made soup. What do you want to eat with it? Because normally the starch whatever is gonna go with it is something I can do, in a few minutes to go with the rest of the food. But now, my husband's like, oh, it's okay, honey, go to bed. I got it. It's no big deal. He doesn't have a problem with it. When we finish this interview, he's gonna go in there and make a delicious okra stew by himself, and I'm gonna sit here and drink this brandy. You know, so, but we have come. I mean, we like do what works for us now. It's not about what I should be doing. This, you have to do that just because. And I remember saying to him,
so
I went to get
where you get it out, don't worry. So you know what? All that, see, the long and short of everything is when you are couple, you have to understand each other. The fact that you hold things and say, "Oh, she did this and that," it will give you stress. And I went through that. Everything, I was getting offended by everything.
Yeah.
And it was taking the whole, me. I was going through a lot of stress. I'm telling you, I got sick for even being in the house. And guess what? Even when we were in the Virgin Islands, I decided to move. From where I wasn't even interested in anything anymore. I just want to move away a little bit. And guess what? When I moved and I come here, and then I realized, you know what? Just take it easy on yourself. You're on this side of the world, you have to adjust. Period. And so when I had that in mind, everything else kind of comes smoothly. There's a saying that when a dog sees something and bark so hard, a cat will see the same thing and just blink an eye. You see what I'm saying? And then there's a saying that penny be manti. So I wanted to be the oldest. I wanted to be the elder in the family, and also overlook certain things, not to react to everything. You see what I'm saying? But I was doing that, reacting to everything.
Yeah, he was taking everything and me. I didn't know he was being offended by everything. But you know what I mean? Because I'm just living life and I'm trying to figure, what's the big deal? I used to say this all the time. What's the big deal? Because I really wouldn't see what.
So was it more like you want him to adjust to the American lifestyle, or you know what I'm saying, more so than go back with
it
was more like servitude of what he wanted you to do to you than actually, you know what I'm saying, adjusting without being offended.
Okay, I really literally could not understand because there was no intention to be offensive. And I was like, why do you take everything so but it was culturally, these things were. I remember he used to get so frustrated because the kids would fart. He would be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe they farted in front of me,"
That's the issue. That's the issue.
It was like everything was like we were just. And I said to him, I said, that is a natural bodily function, and sometimes people can't run away. But he was like, they farted in front of me. That's so disrespectful. I'm like, really?
Where I come from, we excuse ourselves when you are in the midst of elderly people. You excuse yourself and fart. But over here, it's like they would do it. Like, I just farted. If you didn't hear, they want you. They want to draw you. They stinky, but there's something. I'm like, what the hell? If you went to be in Africa, just a small place.
He used to be embarrassed he would be embarrassed by if he burped. Like, oh, I just and we're at him like, who cares? Burping? You know what I mean? Like, I said, sometimes you're not gonna make it somewhere to go birth, you know. And I told him, I said, if you come to my
hold on, y'all. Oh, this girl said sometimes you're not gonna make it somewhere to birth.
You gotta hold it all the time.
I'm like, are we supposed to die because you find it offensive?
You know what I die from fun.
You're not perfect. It's going
that is not, it's not a tear gas or anything. You know, you can hold it in.
So listen, he was telling me. It was really it was like everything about us was just like foreign to him and weird and abnormal and for us we were like, these things are nothing. This is nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I told him, he was telling me how devastated he would be if he birthed in front of his in-laws. Like he felt like that would be so. And I said, if you go right now to my mother's house and she eat and drink a beer, she's gonna burp in front of you. You know? She doesn't care. You know? And he couldn't imagine, like, what? So now he's over that shit. He burped. He probably burped right now in a minute. So he's over that. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, honey, just a lot of things were just weird to him, just totally foreign and weird. And and I think that it was a very difficult adjustment for him too. You know what I mean? So, but like I said, at the end of the day, we're like, we don't have.
Somebody said my son is here party now. My son is here party now. Hey,
so I tell you, how long will you say it took you to get acclimated to all the adjustments of everything that you have been so trained to be so insecure about when it comes to these small things? Because it's a lot to be conscious of every little thing, or you feel offensive or offended or have to defend yourself to say, oh, I did not mean to, it just slipped out or something like that. How long do you think it took you to say, okay, this can't affect me anymore, I can relax?
Yeah, so but there's a lot of stuff that I let it go, but the first part is still not. I'm not still there yet. For real. That I will hear it and walk away. I'll walk away for a minute and come back. It's still not there yet, but I don't know like I used to. But there's also it's a lot. But look, even back home when how I was raised, and then how we raise kids. You wake up in the morning, you have a choice, something to do in the morning. A chore. So either you want the plates, or you clean the house, you dust. Everybody has role in the morning before you take your shower and go to school. And then I come to realize that over here, if a child eats and you ask the child to wash his own plate, he has to pay the child. He's talking about getting an allowance, girl. He don't understand why kids have allowance.
No,
I'm not. Yeah, so I don't know how you call it allowance. Yeah, it's your duty. You have we get taught from the beginning to wash your own plate. You get taught from the beginning to sweep. You get taught from it to dust TVs and all that. So I was like, why do you have to pay him? He's this old. He knows how to eat. He has to know how to clean that bowl. So stop, spoon feeding these kids with all that. But she's like, oh, it's not a problem. I will do it. But I'm like, no, let them do it. Start with them from the beginning, and they get used to it.
So y'all, what is it that? Okay, so did you finally listen to him on some of the things, or you made him totally adjust to the way you do things in America, or did do some things you allow, like certain technicalities that he really
I didn't adjust. I haven't adjusted. Yeah, a little bit.
I feel like, listen, I used to have this whole like thing against, because even when I was previously married in the 10 years, my ex-husband, he did something around the house. Even I can tell you when he would cook, he also fed the children first himself. You understand what I'm saying? That's just, that wasn't a big deal. But I did learn how to be a soft. I have learned how to be softer and more catering. Some people and I hate the word submissive. I like the term, I'm more cooperative. I don't have to, I try to adjust if it's going to make him happy. You know what I mean? If it's going to, you know what I'm saying? So I've adjusted myself and my thinking in a lot of ways. He don't want to give me credit for my adjustments.
I say you did.
So tell me, what is it? What else is it that you think that needs to be more on the African side of things, the way you have been raised, or your cultural difference need to be considered more on versus the if you can think of something versus the way we do things as Africans from America? What is something that you would say needs to be more on? Ghanaians they're very conservative, very strict in tradition and things like that, which is cool with me and no problem. But what is something that you would say that you still see that is a challenge for you, that you think needs to be more practiced on as far as your culture is concerned when it comes to y'all?
For me, I would say this. Look, every relationship, it's you have to figure a way to kind of adjust and then see how things will work for both of you. Our relationship right now, somebody else want to take all that we do into practice into their relationship. I don't think it might work the same way we do it. So for me, whether I have a different culture or she has a different culture, we have to blend, and then we have to talk about it.
Hold on, it's breaking up. So you said whether you have a different culture, whether she has a different culture, and what else?
You have to blend. You have to working out. I know well another couple who are having different cultures. So what I'm saying is we there are certain things that I used to anything that I feel like it's not like our culture. You look come to certain things. And it got to a time where I'll be like, oh, it's all over. Look at it. And then if there's a need for me to address it, I address it. That is me. I'll address it, whether she likes it or not. I already address it, and then I get it off my chest. If it's something that I think is necessary and I don't have comments on it, I just brush it off. So the culture things is really a lot. Depends on what the expenses you have and all that. But at the end of the day, it's all about communication.
Okay.
What I mean, how does it work? Then these things
breaking up again. You say at the end of the day, it's about communication. You said at the end of the day, it's about communication. And then it broke up.
Yeah, okay. So I'm saying that at the end of the day, it's communication. And then, you really have to speak on, matter that you feel like, oh, this thing should have been done this way because this is how we do it. And then, if you wanna, I don't wanna. I'm somebody who will know. Like, let's talk about this gender role in America, where everybody is the same. It's not really.
Man. Oh, it's on the floor. Okay, so it's the internet is tripping on that end. Unfortunately, yeah, log back in again. It's tripping tremendously now, but yeah, we're gonna have to come back again for a follow up with this one. We're gonna bring them back and we're gonna end this because we have to go to work. But boy, have I enjoyed this talk and and to be able. Greetings, Pierre. Greetings, Choosy P. I seen all of y'all that was posting y'all up. So let me bring them back. Okay. Yeah, so do okay, it's frozen. The picture is frozen.
Are we frozen?
Okay.
Are we frozen?
Yeah, you were frozen. Your picture was frozen. It's going back and forth.
Okay, I turned the video off. Is the audio okay?
It's still breaking up a little bit, but it's better than when the video was on. But and we're gonna continue with this on another time. Whenever y'all have another time, we want to bring y'all back and continue and talk more and more about this because we have a lot of our sisters and brothers that's interested in dating and becoming family with each other on the continent. And we want to provide as much insight as possible about that and eventually bring more couples on at one time so we can have our little, not debate, so to speak, but just from perspectives of African American Africans that's from America, as well as the continental brothers and sisters from Ghana and abroad that have united as a couple. And so would you say by now that y'all are more comfortable now and have become like best friends, and the challenges when they come, you just get through it and keep rolling now?
Yeah, he definitely is my best friend, and we have more good times than bad now. Absolutely, we laugh. He come home from night, he have a beer, watch together, and watch movies, and we tell stuff that happened at work, and we laugh and joke. And he's a damn near comedian, really. So he always got some funny shit to say.
He is.
So, at the end of the day, I definitely cannot imagine my life with that. So he's a part of me. And the best decision I ever made, So I am there's nothing what I said to myself was, we don't have major issues. We don't have, name calling, we don't have yelling and screaming, we don't have infidelity, we don't have serious problems. It was just little things that was, and if you don't talk about it and to let it go, to when stuff happens, you be mad, upset, but then, it's not worth, carrying it. So we have to just let it go, because at the end of the day, like I said, we don't have, I can say we really don't have big problems in our marriage. You know what I mean? We've gotten over, I think, the bigger problems were, and like you said, the communication. And I come back and later and say, well, let me say something. One of the things I tell my husband all the time, why don't you be more, I don't want to use the word romantic. Okay, that's not the word I'm looking for. What's the word I say? I say, more, like, ooh, you look good. Or
complimentary.
He was like, cause you look good. Do I have to say every night, And I'm like, I want you to say it, right? Or I don't think I use the word romantic. But his thing is, romance is I take care of you. I pay all the bills. I do everything, I make sure you eat. I take care of you. That is romantic, right? And I'm like, okay, listen. I'm like, okay. So, but I told him, I said, listen, because he doesn't have this, he is very much a provider and a protector. But he is not like soft to be doing a lot of, I said, honey, why don't you, like, sometime if you go in the store and you see just a flower, here, just pick it up. And I said, and he said, why do you want me to do that? I said, so it lets me know that you thinking about me. He said, but I think about you all day. I said, but how am I supposed to know it?
Right.
It shows me. I think the word I'm looking for, he doesn't demonstrate. I know that he absolutely does love me very much, but he doesn't do like those little bitty, things that make a woman feel like, if I put on a new dress, I'll be like, you didn't say anything about my new dress. He'd be like, every time you put on a new dress, I have to say something about it. So I'm like, yes. He said, every time? I'm like, yes, every time.
Can you imagine my sister? Can you?
Too funny. Yes, it is.
But he told, you know what he said though? He said, okay, you have brought this to my attention, so I'm going to do better with that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because it just kind of makes a woman feel special. I said, these are the type of thing that makes a woman feel special. But he thinks I should feel special by the mere fact that he house and feed me.
So let me ask you about this. In our culture and from being from America, we hold hands and we hug.
He'll hold my hand.
But I told Kwamena, I want to know for Ghanaian men, because I don't see that much in Ghana of brothers holding their mates, their wives' hands. They seem like they're very gentle with them. But as far as expressing outwardly out in the public, I don't see that at all like I see that in our culture. Is that because of the conservativeness?
Yes. Basically, the way we were raised up, you can't kiss even somebody in the public. It's something that people started doing. You can't kiss your own wife in the public. It looks weird when you do stuff like that. And you have a lot of people telling us, like, what are you doing? So, but now people are just, it's becoming a norm now. Like people, everybody, I'm 42 years old, you see. So at my generation, we were experiencing things differently. And now it's like, because of internet and, like intercultural thing, people are trying to see it as the normal thing. So, that's how it is. So I think more people are just, trying to be, as she said, romantic or publicly show love to their wives, as time goes on, because, they feel like now it's okay to do in public, but it wasn't something that, I was, I came to when I was growing up. I never saw stuff like that.
Right.
Live in Europe that have wives like a white lady, and then they will do it in public. They don't care. But then we still look at them like, oh, maybe that's their culture. You give them a pardon for that. But if you are that, like me, both of you doing that, for somebody, and then the person will tell you, hey, stop what you're doing, and go home. Who's your mother? Like your mother, like you were doing something inappropriate. You know what I mean? So
even he was telling me, like, they don't, well, he does it. But just to say I love you for no reason. Just say I love you you know, he just
my mother, I'm 42 years old. My mother never told me I love you. My father never did. I've never taken to a park by my father or taking me to any exciting place by my mother. No, it's all about you going to school, get a degree, going to school, stuff like that. Be a good child, don't be disrespectful, like, you know. But for me, I appreciate my father so much because guess what? My school fee is being paid, I'm being fed, I have a shelter, you know, all that. So for me, that alone is enough. I was not thinking about, you know, kissing me or telling me that I love you or anything. And even today, I don't even have my childhood picture. I don't have it because for them, for the parents, they were not thinking about it. All that they think is make sure the kids are okay by working hard and.
So I think that is the source.
And that's how, you know, that's me right there. But I'm changing. You know, I'm trying to be more like
affectionate.
Exactly.
You know, yeah, be affectionate outside of the bed, sir.
It like goes hand in hand with women. It's like we like that special attention from our mate. So basically, that's what she's saying. It's just a thing that has to be done because it's like it's so much going around, you know, going on around you. You just want to always feel special. I understand that completely. And that's strange to me to hear that you haven't heard "I love you," you know, from your parents. You know what I'm saying? When every day I tell my children or my son, my grandson, my granddaughter, whatever, that I love them. I mean, I don't. That's strange to me, but because of, you know, I feel like because of what y'all was finna say something. Go out too.
Yeah. And so this is why I don't say it, but I action. You know that I don't say it verbally, but my actions should tell you that I love you. And I'm telling you, my parents love me to death. All of us, all 5 of us.
Right.
You know they love us to death. You can't do nothing. You know you can. Yeah. You know.
But so when he see me telling, this is something that he did get from me. So he see me telling my children this, my mom, my children. So now he now to his own son, because he has a son that's 30 that he loves him. He never would have done that before outside of he sees that children need that. You know what I'm saying? It's important to feel like, okay, even though he takes care of his son, everything this boy needs. My husband pays school fees. You know what I'm saying? He gonna make sure he send the mother whatever the child needs. So the boy knows that his father loves him, but I'm like, okay, also you should say when you're talking to him on the phone, say I love you, son. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Because that shit is important. You know what I mean? It means something. You know what I mean? Now, because he tell me he loves me. You know what I mean? But it's just some little things I told him he got to be a little bit more softer with. But in his mind, he was like, I'm doing all these things. I show you that I love you in terms of I take care of you, you know. And he was like, if if anything you want, anything, you just tell me and I will go get it. But I don't want to have to tell you. Sometimes you should just say, oh, let me go and get this, you know. Oh, this is nice. I saw it on Amazon. Let me order this for my wife. She would like this so much. He doesn't do it. But if I say I want this, he will, let me move the money over to your account so you get. But I'm like, why don't you just think about it sometime on your own, you know? But he doesn't come from a culture like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It doesn't mean all Ghanaian men are like that, though. Everybody shouldn't get it twisted. That's me. Yeah. Okay, you might have some Ghanaian men there.
But I have analyzed when watching Ghanaian men, especially the more older men, they seem more, you know how we used to have families that had very strict fathers, very strict wives that had very strict husbands, kind of like what the military create in a family, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I see more of that type of Ghanaian in the older brothers that's more strict, more hard, more firm, you know what I'm saying, than in the younger brothers like our age and younger, they seem to be a little more relaxed, like you approachable. Sometimes the older people look unapproachable. You know what I'm saying? Very unapproachable, more strict, more firm. And it seems like, sometimes there might be a wife there with them, but she is walking, what I'm saying, away or not close, or it seems like it's something there. And I don't understand it, but I noticed it. But I do see more in our age group and younger of more of. I saw that a lot this last time when we were there and we were at home in Ghana. I saw a lot more couples very close, what I'm saying, look more like softer, more compassionate to
Intimate.
each other, than ever before, because there has always been something that's kind of been like, what is going on? But I can tell that from the conservativeness to the maybe colonization of the servitude, which is what, what I'm saying, a lot that goes on with servitude and you just expect it to do in the culture. What I'm saying? I think it had affected our Africanness in a negative manner, for where we're not showing each other as much affection. Not saying outwardly, but just like little things that we would do in the privacy of one another. What I'm saying? It's not expressed outwardly because it's understood, because this is the role. This what I'm supposed to do. Like I too is saying, I love you because, and you can down the list. This is all I do. So this is my actions. But I think that, it's something that we as we integrate, like y'all have done, and like we are doing, and disseminating the information and being more compassionate for one another, because we want to integrate smoother, then I think it will work out eventually. But I do see the cultural differences, and I think that is a very big deal, and that's why it's so important for us to integrate with one another to smooth it all out. Because as we constantly do so, I think that it is going to work out better.
And also, I think that when people see successful intercultural marriages, that are long lasting, it will encourage them that even if they get married and they're going through something, and they having a bump in the road, that they can make it, they can still stick it out. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because I'm completely 100% happy. I'm not going nowhere. He's not going nowhere either.
Yes, that's right. And that's the bottom line. It's a public display of affection. Some people think it's a Western concept, but as in relationship with people that's more African, what I'm saying, and you're catering to the opposite sex when it comes to your relationship, I think that it's very important for affection, not necessarily outwardly. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about doing things that, what I'm saying, that will make us more stronger in our love, basically. What I'm saying? It's not like we missing we're missing out on something, but anything that can strengthen the bond of love and the relationship is more important than not doing it. You know what I'm saying? So why not do it if it strengthens the relationship, if it makes your mate feel good, and that's our total goal when you're in relationships, to do these things that would actually make us feel so much more love with each other. You know what I'm saying? I think it's cool. I think it's real cool.
Well, I don't want anybody to get twisted. I don't expect nobody to be tonguing each other down in
No,
public. You know what I'm saying? That's not even what we're talking about. But we never really had that problem. My husband hold my hand. We go somewhere. Even when I started coming to Ghana, we'd be out walking, going somewhere. He's always held my hand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but no, I'm not even interested in tonguing nobody down in public. Who does that? You know what I'm saying? But if like when I drop him off, sometimes I drop him off at work, he give me a peck, he's getting out of the car, that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's inappropriate. You know what I mean? But we don't have issues like that. That's not really I don't have a problem with my husband with that. He does that. I really was just talking about just little tokens of thoughtfulness. You know what I'm saying? From time to time. That's really what I was talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
So I sure appreciate y'all. I wish Power is cooking because we got to get on this food bus. And but we're gonna do this again because it's so much more that we can talk about. And remember, y'all, I'm not a kiss, I love fashion type person. I don't pay bills, kick it with you, introduce her to all kinds of stuff and talk her ears off, which is cool. But if you have somebody that you really like, that you come across, that you're very attracted to, and you want, you know what I'm saying, to do everything in your power to have a successful relationship with that woman, and understanding that we have cultural differences, that we have to adapt. It's not about
everybody has a love language. So you have to figure out what your mate's love language is. And if they're telling you this is what I need, it will make me feel special, will make me feel nice, I think it's okay for you to try to cater to that a little bit.
Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. So the best part about this is when we integrate, which in this relationship with y'all and Ata Kwamena, I've seen them grow from the very beginning all the way up until now, and I'm really proud that we was a part of this whole, this whole connection, and we did our little part or whatever because it all mattered, at that time. And to see how they have grown, it gives our people inspiration and knowing that we can find love on the continent. We can work through differences with all loves. There's a new part of it, the newness of the relationship. Even when we dated in America and dating the other American partners, there's a newness, and then the work starts. You know what I'm saying? The hard work starts, and that's gonna either make you or it's gonna break you down and break up the relationship. So really, this is not a big difference. It's just cultural differences have to be noticed and have to be dealt with at that particular time and worked on in love. You know what I'm saying? And whatever, I believe we'll be okay if we just understand that we have to be more open to new ideas, new things, you know what I'm saying? Not anything going against your constitution, just that we have to be more compassionate and caring with one another when it comes to these things. Relationships are very important to Black people. It's very important to our community. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just something that we have to work through, because we had some bad experiences, and being from the volatile environment we are from in the U.S., we be on our guards a lot. You know what I'm saying? It takes some time for us to let them guards down. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to relationships, already when we dating in the U.S., period.
Yeah.
So, when you are dating outside of anything that you ever known, and you find a love interest on your motherland, on another continent, or an African person somewhere in the world, in Brazil, an African person somewhere in the UK, an African person somewhere in Jamaica, cultural differences is going to be the number one deal, the number one issue that have to be dealt with, period. Yeah. So, as long as we understand that, I think we'll be okay. I appreciate y'all and thank y'all so much.
Thank you for having us.
Good laugh, boy. Have I had a good laugh and enjoyed this, and I can't wait to do it again. Baby, come here right quick and say goodbye. please say peace? As he's still in here cooking. Power.
Yeah, I too gonna go make okra stew now.
Yes.
I'm gonna holler at y'all. I told.
Hey, wow.
Yes.
I'm cooking for the truck, man. I'm in the joint slanging burger meat and everything, right?
I'm about to make my okra stew, man, with some crab.
Look, I need to call you. I need a good recipe for my peanut butter soup. My
She got it, though. She got it.
Please
We
say
just have some. We just have some right
I
now.
made one last night.
Yeah, some in the pot right now. So she got you with that. The last time I made it myself, I couldn't eat it. That was when I tried it. When I started cooking, I have to trash everything. I was ashamed of myself.
Oh my God.
please send me that recipe. I made mine, but my peanut butter was a little bit too thick. I did something wrong. I missed a step.
Oh, it happened to me the same way.
Yeah. You really only need like depending on how much soup you got, you only need about 1 tablespoon of it. But I'll talk to you about it.
Okay.
Yeah, because
You don't put a lot. You don't put a lot. Huh?
I used a half a bucket.
No, you do too much. No.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, y'all. We love y'all, and we'll talk to y'all soon. Much
Peace.
love.
I told peace, my brother.
Yo.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So y'all, thank y'all so much. We enjoyed this day, and we will come back more. We have another couple that's coming on real soon. Once we finalize the date, it's a sister from America that lived in the UK, and I'm not gonna say right now. And then she has a Ghanaian fiance. And I'm bringing this to my people because we have a lot of singles, and everybody is wondering and trying to see how we can come together and and bring ourselves together to have relationships and be mutual understanding. Yes, all of this is very important factors in us having good relationships, no matter who it is, no matter what African you choose. But fortunately, we have options. We don't have to date outside our race. We can stay inside so that we can clean up the problems and clean up the issues that we have inside of our race that's going on. And we need that with strong Black families, African families, that we can fix the problem and we can move forward and keep it moving for hundreds of years from now. Okay? So, yes, lovely, beautiful couple, kings and queens, building loving lives together is what it's all about. Yes, yes, and I really I full enjoyed this experience. It's exactly or even more than what I was thinking about it would be, because I knew the story and I wanted to be shared with you all. But now, hey, we're going to get up off of here, and I'll see y'all later. Hopefully my day will go by very smoothly where we can come back tonight, because if not, I'm going to miss you guys. So I'm definitely coming back. I got a food truck too. I'm opening up next one. I used to have one with business partner. Okay, Troy.
Right. So let's be clear.
Okay. Yes.
I'm excited about family night.
All right, y'all. Much love to y'all, and I'll see y'all later. Enjoyed this. Enjoyed y'all. I love you too, miscellaneous. I appreciate y'all so much, and we'll see y'all soon. Okay. Peace.
Because I'm trying to make sure that they all right.